Hi everyone, I'm here to do you know, a review on Call of Duty Black Ops 2. And I don't know if some people will be weird, like will feel awkward kind of listening to me since I'm a girl and I guess it's rare that girls play games. Of what I've heard from other dudes, like it's rare that girls play games or whatever. But yeah, I love games. Anyway, to be honest with you, this is from my point of view is like one of the like best of the ones that have came out because I actually really do like the storyline. I like how it's in the future, but I like how it goes back into the past to explain everything, or if you see everything yourself. Uh, what I really do like the most out of this game is that you can control the machinery that is in the game, like the claw. You can the claw, which is that thing. It reminds me of a bear. I guess that's why they call it the claw. And what else? You can fly in the jet. That was aggravating. I ain't like flying that. I was excited to play it, but when I played it, I was like, yeah, because it was kind of aggravating the job when I was chasing after a certain thing. Let's see, what else do you control? You actually drive. Excuse me, you can control drones. The favorite machine out of the game that I controlled was the little spider when you had to go through the vents and stuff. I just thought that was so cute. I thought that was so adorable. I was so happy. I was like playing as a little thing, and you can shock people. You can shock people. Well, you only shock one person in the game, but still the fact that you controlled it. In the game, you ride on horses. You do horseback. Because you're in the desert at one point in the game. So I don't remember everything else. But basically, everything in the game is evolved around this one man named Raul Menendez, and he is an evil dude. Basically they said that he was the worst dude. He's the worst terrorist alive after Saddam bin Laden. And just to be honest, he really is a badass. Like he is smart. He is fearless. He do not care. Like he really do not care. And like a little bit on his background, he has a little sister. Well, he had a little sister. Her name was Josefina, and him and her were like when they were young, they witnessed their parents being killed in a war, and she was the main reason why he wanted to live. He took care of her and everything, and if somebody was to hurt her, he would go into a rage mode and you know just kill everybody. You will actually play as him. You actually will play as him a couple times in the game, but one part is when he goes on a rampage because they have like hit his sister or whatever. Uh, but his sister dies, and after that, he wants to get revenge on the Americans and the Chinese, I think. So basically, that's basically him. But he is very smart with everything because as the game goes by, you start seeing how he puts everything together. The graphics of the game, okay, the graphics are really good, especially like the effects of stuff. Like you know, in the beginning, somebody's getting burned, like their face is getting burned or whatever. Like they getting burned a lot. I'm sorry, it's out of a vehicle. You see how their skin is like all dark, and they got certain parts they're like you see like red and flesh and all that. That was really good effects. Um, if you use a machete and you cut off a certain part, you cut off their arm, they'll fall on the ground and you grab their arm and be screaming, or like if you hit their neck, you chop their head off. And I think Call of Duty never really had effects like that. If you just cut them, they just fall on the ground. Really didn't matter where you cut them at. Let's see what else. I'm trying to think. Oh, there's one part in the game where you like in this flooded area and you have to hide from one of the drones that like the helicopter drones. In the water, there's these dead bodies. And if y'all know when somebody dies and they're in a house and the house is hot, their body swells up. Sometimes they'll bust or whatever, but their body will swell up and like all the bodies in the water were swollen, like all swollen and big. So I like how they put a little bit of realistic in there other than just the graphics. I mean, like, like how everything looks so real. I like how they added a little bit more realness to it. I'm trying to think what else about the game. Um, they always had German Shepherds. I noticed that they only showed one dog in the campaign. It was a German Shepherd. Uh, yeah, basically that. And then I like the new technology, like, cause the game is featured in the past too, but there's like basically from an old guy named Woods that in a wheelchair tells his story about how he know Raul Mendez and everything, and then he telling the story in 2025 and all this is when they're trying to find Raul Mendez before he, you know, gets control over the drones or whatever. And I like the technology. There's this one where you can listen to people. You can identify. It's like a little scanner thing. It's like a scanner device, and you scan it on a certain person, and it'll tell you who that person is, and you can listen to their conversation, and record everything that they say. Let's see what else they have. Well, that's the main one I remember and that I like the most out of it. I like the new like scopes for the guns, like the thermal, because I think for the last one, the thermal was just black and white, and the people's bodies would pop up as like gray, like not gray. I'm sorry, white, and now this one is like the blue. It's like actually like the actual thermal is like blue, and then like the people's body heat, they'll turn orange, they'll be orange or red or whatever. So I really do like that about the game. Okay, let's go to multiplayer. I have not played multiplayer that long. I haven't really been playing it because my account been acting stupid, so I've been playing it on my brother's account. But I actually kind of like it. I like the new environments. My favorite one is the yacht, I guess, because it's just a yacht and we're on the water. But that's the one I like the most. It's not the one I would prefer to, you know, play at because I really don't like that. I like the environment. I like how I look, but I really don't like to play. I don't like to play that team deathmatch on there. Uh, it's pretty much the same as the one previously, but it's just a different look. But I think they added more games to it though. But they still have it. They still I think they add a little bit more games to it. They still have hardcore, which I absolutely love. I love playing headquarters on hardcore. But as of right now, of what I will give this game a 9. Basically, I will give this game a 9, just because of the graphics and the detailing and the campaign, how well the story was put together. I understood everything about it, and it made me really get into the game. Even though the campaign was short, I guess the campaigns are short just because of the fact that the game is just based on the multiplayer and the zombies. I have not played the zombies because I don't really like zombie games except Resident Evil. That's the only zombie game I like. Other than that, I really don't like playing zombie games, so I've not played it yet. I may play it when I play with somebody and do another review on that, but as of right now, I have not played it. So, yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.